Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, guys. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Another stream. Yes, another stream. Another stream because we want to see what will happen with the traps. We want to see, you know, if we can do it or not. We want to see things blowing up, exploding. We want to see explosions. We want to, yeah, see if traps are actually working. I mean, I cannot guarantee there will be explosions, but at least, you know, there will be traps. At least there will be traps. Hello, hello, hello. I'm here. Ha! Ha! Okay. I was just checking some updates from one of the commissions that we have out. Also thanks to your contribution to Patreon. One of the commission is for the faction symbols. One of the issues is that the artists are always, you know, I mean, tend to go a bit in the real world instead of the fantasy world. And so, for example, sometimes when they draw hands, they draw human hands, right? And human hands, I mean, can be okay, but the aliens are just, you know, one of the many races that we have. And it's not always the best to use human hands, you know, if you want to represent all the races. But I mean, it's also hard to put all the possible hands in one picture, and that's true. But I can show you. Let me see if I can show you some preview. By the way, some of them I don't recognize. So, so this one is fine. This one is fine. This one was approved already. The Weavers 3. The Weavers 3 is very nice. Weavers 3 is approved. What are the other two? I think the other two, let me just check, because I mean, asking the artist what is designing when I have it on the list, maybe it's not the greatest idea. So this one we did. Okay, so the 13 words I think is probably, yeah, I'm not showing you all the pictures because it's a bit of a preview. I like the style of the, but she was an alien woman, eh? This was an alien woman. No, this one needs to be redone. And this one, what is it? The Octarchy? Rated to... I think the other one is... okay. I mean, the Octarchy doesn't make me go crazy, but... let me just type. I guess the first one with the key and the staff is the Octarchy. And the other one is the 13 words, I guess. And the second one is probably the 13 word. Questa qua, sorry, I was speaking in Italian. Questa qua means this one. The 13 words. I think we have to improve it. The way they did it, I don't like it. I don't like it. The sword can be fine, but I mean the two daggers can be fine. The So for the turning war, we cannot have those fangs teeth. Okay, I can show you the... What I can show you? I can show you the artist one, okay? The artist one I think is very nice. I like it. Is this one? Wait, let me open a new paint. A new paint is this one, which I think is very nice. I mean, it's kind of cliche if you want. I mean, is the way it should look, but I don't know about the human hands. The human hands are so-so, but it's fine. We can keep the human hands. I don't want to ask to redo it because I think it's good, and I mean it's anyway a nice drawing, and I don't want to redo it, right? We will need the line art for all of them, but we have the line art for this one, right? Yes, we have the line art, because we will use them, you know, in colors, or we will use them black and white, where we can use it as a symbol, right? As a symbol that we can recolor, or we can use it as a glowing symbol or something. I don't know. So I also need the line art. So I think it's very nice. The human hands are so-so, but I think it's very nice. There are others that are under construction. For example, this one is the one for alchemy. To me, it's approved. I think it's good. I mean, it's not only alchemy, but is it's not only alchemy, but it's also herbalism and other stuff. You know, all the, I think we call this applied sciences or something. Applied knowledge. Yeah, applied knowledge. This one. So which is engineer, architect, builder, scribe, librarian, historian, teachers. No, sorry. That one is this one. Is alchemist, herbalist, doctor, and pharmacist, I think. Yes, exactly. So it's this one. Is the caretakers. The caretakers will have this symbol. Now we can stylize it, make it more stylized, maybe, or simpler, but that is the basic idea, right? And I think it's very nice to have. So we should have one for each. Now the Eternal Forge is missing. But okay. Anyway, I'm happy is proceeding, right? I'm happy is proceeding. So I will probably make another video soon when they are finished. Also the one for the magic ways are also getting created. We are going a bit slower on this one because it's another artist and she's a bit busy, but she did 3 already, and I hope she can finish the other 3 so that we complete the series. That would be very, very nice. Okay. Let's proceed. Let's make my head a bit smaller. Boom. We are actually 53 Patreons, so let me update the goal. We are 53 Patreons, and traps mean a hole you fall inside. Yes, we can also have that kind of traps. I think we can. We just need to be a bit careful on how we set those up, but I think it's possible also to have traps of that kind. So okay, let me recap where we are. I didn't have any time, so basically we are exactly where we were yesterday, but yesterday we did a good job because we started with a trap placed on the level and on a level item, so the interactable items, and we actually created the code here and in the blueprint, which was actually triggering the usage, right? So now I can trigger the usage of the trap. Now we need the detect and we need the remove. These are the other two pieces. So the detect should be based on an ability, like we said. So we need a new ability. We need a new ability. Good question. Okay, 261. This one, detect and remove traps. You know that I'm thinking to go by ID instead of going by name, because the name may change, and doing a comparison. You know, doing the comparison. I mean, doing our coded comparison is already bad, but if we do it with the name, is even worse, right? So I think I will use ability ID. Visual Studio is thinking. Did you follow the raid of yesterday? I think it was a very interesting. I stayed a bit more after the raid, you know, in the channel to see what he was doing, and it was kind of interesting. He's using very high quality assets, and so let's go by ID. I know it's not the best, but I think it's better than going by name at the end. He's using very high quality asset. In particular, I think that the character that he was using is the one from the Valley of the Ancients, which is the demo of EU5, and he was using EU5 anyway, and it was interesting to see. He was trying to use vaulting, which is basically we don't have vaulting. Vaulting is when you have we don't use it. Maybe we'll use it in the future, but I don't see a strong need of that. But vaulting is when you have a rock, right? I never changed the right color. I don't know why. When you have a rock, right, and you want your character to basically if your character is standing here, you want your character to basically jump on the rock and then jump immediately after on the ground. So basically use the rock as a lever. I don't know how to say it, but as a hook point, right? As a hook point, and then jump on the other side, right? So basically you're putting your hands here, but your feet are going, you know, all over maybe, and so it's like a double jump, right? It is what they call kind of vaulting, but I don't think it's very needed for us, but I think it was interesting to see how he was trying to develop it, right? I think it was good. Okay, so detect and remove traps. Yes, we have this ability. Which is based on intelligence. Now, what should this ability do? When you activate it, it should take your current... Well, there are different cases though. Yeah, there are different cases. Because we know that there are actually 3 different cases. One, when you detect on the ground, One when you detect an interactable item, and one when you detect a spawnable item. So this one is the hardest of the three. I think I can, because here we can just check, you know, what is the current target. So basically getting the target object, and we can see what is the current target, and use the ability on that, right? But it will not work. It will not work on the ground. It is a problem. I think I need a two ability. The problem is if I do two abilities, I don't know if I need two abilities, one for detect and one for remove. Good question. If I have two abilities, a bit easier. I can have an ability with a parameter. Why not? At the moment, I think we are not getting... because here we are doing get tail, so we are getting all the words after a certain point, assuming that the rest is the ability name, but it's really not a great assumption. We may have abilities that are 3 words, 2 words, 1 word. But I still need to have a parameter. Or I have a parameter, or I have no, I need a parameter. There's no way. I need a parameter. Now, or I pass in a different... No, but I cannot pass in a different... If I pass in a different one, it becomes a mess. So I need to work with what I have. The problem is that if I pass in a parameter, will not work with this code at the moment. Will not work with this code. Well, I can do a dirty trick. I can do a dirty trick. Which is I can do a dirty trick. Okay, let's do it. I mean, it's not the best, but so we can say if the ability is actually 261. Ah, fuck. I have to go by name. No. Oh my god. I really need to do it dirty. Like spaghetti code, like lasagna code, Like lasagna code, Oh my god. I can search traps. Oh my god. Oh my god. I have to do something very, 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 very bad. I have to do something like this. If it contains traps, meaning that I cannot change that name. If you know why I cannot do it differently? Because this one is used for many other things, and all the commands are coming through from the client to the server in a standard way, and so I don't want to break that pattern. I prefer to break it here than to break it up front, you know. So I prefer to break the pattern and do this, which is bad. Which is bad, but at the moment I don't know a better way. And anyway, it's doing what we need. So so if the ability contains traps, right, we need to take so ability string will not be anymore tail of 1. Well, no, actually yes, it will be tail of 1, but we have to cut off, you know, the last piece. So we have to mid. Let's do mid, because mid is always nicer. Mid from 0 to wherever I find the last space. Oops. Wherever I find the last space. Can I find reverse? Yes, I can find from end. So I can search the last space with search case. This is not very relevant, but anyway. Search case insensitive. But important is that the search direction is starting from the end, right? And so we will basically cut off the last piece, and the last piece will be my new ability name. But yes, let me do this, because I think we need it anyway as a parameter. We need it anyway as a parameter, so. And then we need extra parameters to be to be what? To be from last space to the end. Right? So this will be from last space to... If I do -1, do you think it will work? Like you will take until the end, or... I can probably do right. Yes. Counting back from the right. What do you mean counting back from the right? Okay. Okay. Okay, so this will give us the extra parameter, right? So we could base now in the blueprint, in the context menu, we can call this particular ability, and then we can call it with we can call it with detect or remove. Now there is another problem though. The other problem is the one on the ground. The one on the ground, how do I solve it? The one on the ground, well, the remove will be a right click anyway on the item, on the temp mesh that we create. So the remove is not a problem. The problem is the detect, because the detect, I think you will have to have no, you will have to have no target. Right, since you cannot target the ground, you will need to have no target. So if you are not targeting anything, it will search on the ground. Right? Which I think is good. I don't know if it's very intuitive, but for the player, but anyway. So we will so we check target, right? We check target to see if we are inspecting an item, right? If we are not inspecting an item, we are inspecting the ground, right? So there will be an else here, which is perfectly valid. And we will inspect the ground. Okay, I think it makes sense. I mean, it's not the cleanest, but I think it's fine. Now, what do we need to check on the target item? The first thing we need to check, we need to check if that target actually has a trap, right? First I need to see if I'm in detect mode or I'm in remove mode, right? If I'm in detect mode or if I'm in remove mode. So the command will be something like if extra param equals. Do we want to just pass a parameter, or we want to, I mean, a number, or do we want to pass really remove and detect? We can also pass detect, it's not a problem, but I mean, if extra parameter is empty, if extra parameter is empty or doesn't exist, I think we will assign it to detect. So if for whatever reason extra parameter is empty, we will assign it to detect, right? So we default to detect. Okay, I think it makes sense now. So if our extra parameter is detect, then what do? We need I think there will be a script that is determining, for sure there will be a script that is determining the chance of success. Is determining the chance of success. For now, let's put a placeholder and then we will change it later. I think it should be a script. It makes sense. I'm thinking if we have other ways, but I think making it a script will make it more generic, you know, and in general more desirable. I don't know, we can give it a percentage. Yeah, we were discussing about a percentage, you know, for the secret passage. Now, for the secret passage may become annoying to have a percentage, but I think for removing trap must be a percentage. Right? It must be a percentage based on, probably on intelligence or something, right? Or other skills. I think intelligence for now is okay. So it can be a factor of intelligence. I think the trap can have a strength. Ah, fuck. We don't have a strength. We don't have a parameter on strength, but I think we need it, eh? We need a parameter on we need a parameter which is the strength of the trap. At the moment we have ease trap, we have, I can't summarize it here, but we can have a block here which is like trap attributes. Trap attributes. At the moment we have ease trap, you know, which is telling us if this is a trap or not. We have trap script, which is the script to run, and we have ease trap blocking usage, or something like that, blocking use, which is telling us if after the trap has been triggered, if you can still use the item or not, right? And in theory we need another one which is like the trap strength, right? I think we need it, there's no way. We need a trap strength, which can vary from, I don't know, 1 to 200 or something like that. Or 1 to 10, I mean, depending how granular we want to do it, but let's say 1 to 200, and this will be compared to your intelligence score, and there will be a percentage resulting based on that, right? So we need to add a trap strength to the trap. We need to add the trap strength to the trap, yes, we have to. You know what is the only problem? The only problem is that the interactable actor is a blueprint only object. So if I want to interact with that guy from C++, I think I have to create the C++ class as well, right? Otherwise I will never be able to read the properties unless I'm passing the properties to this function, but no, I cannot do it. Fuck. There is a problem. There is a problem because here I will need to know the strength of the trap. I will need to know the strength of the trap, yes, for sure. For sure. 100%. Okay. There is a problem. So we do what? We create... there is a problem for sure. So we create a new class which is our interactable actor in C++, and we move it to I don't see many other ways, huh? I don't see many other ways. I mean, I don't know if from the C++ I can... No, but no, because I have to access the properties and... I don't know if there is a way. I don't know if there is a way to access... Let me see. Unreal... access BP properties from C++ for an object that is only being declared, you know. Thank you. It's unsafe code. So there is no standard way to do it. Yeah, we can create it in C++ anyway. Yeah, there is a way. There are ways, you see, to inspect if there is a specific property on Yeah, I understand. I understand. Yes, there is a way, but probably we don't want to use that way. There is a way, but so I think the problem we have, boys, is that we need to change this class, and we need to make it a C++ class. No. No, I mean it's not dramatic, but definitely is annoying. Definitely is annoying. Definitely is annoying. Also because Interactable Actor has interfaces, right? And interfaces have additional functions, and I don't know GG, and I don't know if when I convert this, what will happen to all my objects they already defined. Okay, so let's try to do something. Let's try to commit what we did yesterday so that we don't mess up, you know, too much. So that we have a you know, a base to start. We have a base to start in case
and his work has just begun.
Really? I thought I was finishing. No? I thought we were done, no? I'm just checking what I did just to put it in the comments here, but by the way, we are in the middle of this, so this will probably not compile. It's not a great idea. Okay, let me check in all of this, and so we have a clean, you know, we have a clean situation. So we can start from a clean situation. And okay, now that we have the clean situation checked in, we can always go back. You know, we can always go back there. I think we can start to mess up, you know. So the way to mess up will be to create the actor and the interface in C++. Now there is not much in this class. There is the request toggle, there is the activate linked objects. So it's not dramatic. I think all this will fuck up, because if I create a class that is named the same, you know, I don't know what will happen really. But okay, let's do it. Let's do it, boys. No fear. No fear. No fear. No fear, no fear, no fear. So we go under bulk. I think it will be under bulk objects, in theory. Because anyway, it's a bulk is an object, right? So it's a basic data model thing. And what do? We copy PS item actor. And we duplicate it. And we call it PS interactable item, right? Okay, so at least it's a different name. PS interactable item. Then we take these two guys and we put them into our bulk objects, and then we do this, and we do this, and we do this. Now, I don't know if I need all of this, probably none of this. Now, the only thing that I really need, is that this one needs to become APS interactable item, right? And it will be derived from this, and it will be derived from a new interface that we call PS interactable interface, right? Similar to our scriptable var. I think it's pretty much the same, by the way. This will not be a small change, guys, so it will take me a bit, but I think it's a change for the good. I think it's a good change. I mean, it's something that we have to do anyway. So, you know, here is where you move from prototyping to real. You know, from prototyping to real. Okay. The difference, wait a second, the difference, I mean, what I want to have, wait a second, I'm opening it on the other screen, so it's a bit easier to read. Yeah, it's the same. No, I was looking if there is another way, but I think it's exactly like this. I think it's exactly like this. So we can declare it. I would declare the interface inside now. Now I don't know if we want. I don't know if we even want to see this from the editor, right? I don't think there is no need for us to see interactable item in the editor at the moment. So I don't know, I can try to put it this way and see what happens. But in theory we want very, very little stuff. So the only thing that we want is for now the only thing that we want a constructor. Okay, we don't want anything else. So let me remove everything else from here. And then we will start to add the variables, so the is trapped and all of that. And by the way, for the variables I need to see them, so we add the same, and then we will have to migrate our objects to this new class. So we will have to change the parent class, and most likely that will break a lot of the functionality, but it's okay. So let's try to do the interface first. The interface is has these functions, right? Request toggle, do toggle, get current state. Can I leave the interface in blueprints? No, I cannot, because otherwise the C++ will not see it. Okay. Okay, fine. I don't know how this conversion will go. I hope it will go well. Wish me luck. Wish me luck, boys. So this will be a PS character initiator. There will be a boolean, which is will be a boolean. I was checking why we have all const functions, const parameters. Do we need const parameters in this declaration, or which is can toggle, right? And this will be the first function. Then it will return void. No, it will return. Ah, no, sorry. The can toggle is the output. So this is the out. So it's taking a parameter which is the initiator and is returning the can toggle as an output. Okay, that is the request toggle. Then we have the do toggle, which is not returning anything. So it will be void, and the do toggle is taking an A actor as a parameter. And then we have the get current state. We have a get current state, which is returning the state. And the state is an integer, right? Okay, so this will be our interface. Hopefully Unreal Engine can digest it. And then we need the interactable item. Now the interactable item, actually here we called it interactable actor, but I think it's the same. Interactable item is fine. Interactable... Maybe it's nicer interactable actor though, huh? Fuck, I need to change all the files. GG! So it will be interactable actor everywhere. Begin play, we don't really care. Is it needed? I don't know, I can put it there. Maybe it's needed. Now here we have some stuff. Not much, luckily, but we have for example the request toggle, which is declared. So we have this one, which is actually used inside interactable actor, right? And this one, I don't even need this constructor, by the way. Yeah, let me delete everything else, because anyway, all of this code is useless. So we have the request toggle with the character initiator, okay. So the only thing that we need to do, yes, then we need all these variables, huh? We need all these variables. So we need the interact distance, which is a float. I think for now I will make them all public. I have zero interest in doing all the... Maybe in the future we will do. Sound toggle is a sound cue. Is a sound cue. What is it not real? Is it a sound cue? No, because it's not an actor. It will be a U sound cue probably. I think so. Then we have a linked actors, which is an interactable actor interface array. And then we have, I mean, we have so many variables, boys. Fuck, I will have to redo a lot of stuff, but I think it's a good change anyway. I think it's a good now that it kind of works. I think it's a good change. It's a bit annoying to redo it, I have to say, but fine. We are redoing it. Then we have the boolean is trapped. Then we have the trap script, which is an f string. And then we have is_trap blocking use, which is another boolean. And then we will have the trap strength, right? It's the one that we just said, right? Okay, so fine. So in the request toggle, we just need to check that disable interaction is false, right? And if it's false, we can actually proceed, and we can call toggle interactable actor on. Fuck. Also, this one needs to change. Yes, we need to call toggle interactable actor, which at the moment is just a PS character BP function, but it needs to become a C++ function as well. Holy moly, boys. I think we are we are breaking everything that we did. We are breaking everything that we did to make it C++. I'm feeling a bit of pain. I'm feeling a bit of pain, but it's okay. I will survive. I will survive. And by the way, toggle interactable actor is a server function. It's a server function which is void. Takes an interactable actor as a parameter. So we'll take this as a parameter, and is a blueprint callable. Is a blueprint callable. No. Is a blueprint implementable event. Yes, it's a blueprint implementable event. I'm thinking that this change is a big change. Fuck. I was not expecting this change to be that big, but okay. I think I don't know. I'm pushing through, but it's painful. So toggle interactable actor is calling this. Yes. This will be an implementable event. Now, as any implementable event, it needs to be const. And if is in a real engine object, you just have to pass it like this, right? And this one then will be implemented. At least this one will remain blueprint for now. At least for now. At least for now. Okay, so let me do something. Let me rename these two guys. So let me close this. Let me rename that to Interactable Actor, since we decided to change the name. PS Interactable Actor. NPS Interactable Actor. Okay. Let me regenerate the... Let me close this. Why changed? I didn't change anything, no? Why changed? I didn't do any change. Rename node. Because I double clicked like that. Because I double clicked. No, I don't want to save it. I don't want to save it. Let me regenerate the Visual Studio project files. There is a freaking big change, you guys. I mean, it's not insane, but I mean, we went backward a bit. Compared to where we were yesterday, we went backward. So we basically have to redo, I mean, not redo, but we have to reassess, you know, some stuff that was working yesterday and now will be broken because we are moving it to C++. But it's the only way then, or the best way then to access that class, you know, for all its properties on the server side in a good way, right? So What do you mean couldn't find? Because it was the last open. Yeah, I understand. Cannot find it because it was the last to be opened. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what happens if I compile. But obviously I'm still missing a lot of pieces. Because I'm missing... yeah, I'm missing a lot of pieces. I'm missing the activate linked objects. I want to see if the uSoundQ is the right name. In theory it should be, but... It's compiling. APS interactable actor cannot instantiate abstract class. What do you mean? Okay. Tick member function not declared. What do you mean tick member function not declared? Tick is a standard function, so why you don't like it? I need to redeclare it here, maybe. Yes. I need to redeclare it because it's anyway something that we override. Okay. Makes sense. Begin play the same. Begin play the same. Okay. The only thing I fear is that since this one is not a uObject class, it will not be able to use it as an interface. That's my only concern. I think that Yeah, probably. So this one needs to become how you do declare an interface for Unreal Engine? Unreal C++ declare interface. It needs to be a U interface. You need to go through a public U interface. Okay, so he has really his own thingy. Okay. I think we have to, because otherwise I think that Unreal is not able to use it in this class, which is anyway an actor. It cannot have a piece. And by the way, it must be a U something. So I think we need to make it a U. What? Oh wow, you need two of them? Wow. So in reality, it seems that the one above is just the U object for that, but is basically empty, only has the generated body. And then this one is the one that actually has the real stuff. Okay. It's a bit confusing, but fine. The U prefixed class needs no constructor or any other function, while the I prefix class can contain all interface function is the one that you actually use in all the other classes. Ah, okay. So then I need to do this then. Oh fuck! Wait. My bad. It needs to be named like that, I guess. How does he know? It goes by name? Probably goes by name, huh? So he said that I need to declare, right? I need to use this one as the one. Circular dependency? What do you mean circular dependency? Hey, bro, I need an array of this. Oh my god. Now we start to have fun, huh? Now we start to have fun. Now we start to have fun with Unreal, because yeah, the problem is that for Unreal sometimes it cannot really declare something that is nested, right? So nested is usually bad for. By the way, this one should be an array of pointers to that, but I think that will not help anyway. Do you think I can use the U here, or I mean, if I use the U, what happens? No, it's giving me this circular dependency. Fuck. Okay, let me remove 1 second this one and see, but this one we absolutely need. I mean, we need this interactable actor to have a child of linked interactable actor, so no, it's not this one though, because he's still saying circular dependency. Circular dependency detected. Circular dependency detected. What do you mean? If I remove this one, what do you mean by circular dependency detected? This class PS item, by the way, is not needed. PS interactable item, core minimal. Now here we have our PS Unreal. We are pointing to PS interactable actor. We have the begin play. We have the tick, and we have the request toggle. Let me remove the request toggle for a second. Just, I mean, I don't think it's changing anything, but just to be sure that it's not messing up. Right, with our reasoning. It's still saying circular dependency. Where does it see the circular dependency? I don't get it. I mean, I need my thing to be right. Ah, look at this, a trap. The example is a trap, exactly a trap. That's interesting. The example is exactly a trap. So yes, he's using the eye. He's using the eye for the public. So it's pretty much identical. We have the generated body. I don't understand the circular dependency. What the hell? Object of abstract class type APS interactable actor is not allowed. What do you mean? Expected declaration. Okay, let's review 1 second if I did something stupid. So U interface, right? And he's saying U interface minimal API blueprintable. This one I copy pasted, so it cannot be wrong. Then we have class U and then our name, right? U and then our name, which is deriving from U interface. Then we have class interface, which has this stuff. Okay. Okay, let me remove 1 second this one and see if at least we reach the point where we have, you know, where we have the interface compiled. Then we will do everything else. This thing we will do it later. So let's go step by step. Otherwise, Unrecognized type APS interactable actor. Okay. Let's go step by step. So this one actually will be, instead of interactable actor, it will be, like we said, I always need to use the eye, right? So it will be this in reality, right? It will be that. Today there is a bit of blood, boys, in our coding. There's a bit of blood, but we will get out of this. Don't worry, we will get out of this. Okay, like this is succeeded, right? Like this is succeeded. Now let me see if I do this. Now, yes, in this case, it's not finding this, so I just need to include, you know, we are inside bulk object, so I will just include, our PS interactable actor.h, right? So at least that function can call it. But anyway, it's a good test. I think I never did, you know, this kind of interfaces with Unreal, so I think it's anyway something good. So we do it, we understand how it works, and we reuse it. Holy forward declaration on PS Guard. He's thinking a lot, so it's usually a good sign. It means that he's compiling it. It's usually a good sign. Toggle interactable actor, T-script interface. Wow. T-script interface. So do we have to call it that way? A version to react to trigger that can be implemented in Blueprint only. Blueprint callable will be an implementable event. React to trigger. Yeah, the problem is that here it seems that this guy is creating. You see what he's creating in the C++? He's creating a T-script interface. What the fuck? But this T-script interface is not documented here in any way. Now, this T-script interface. Our problem is the declaration. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, 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 ay. It seems that we are going into uncharted territory here. And it's not very nice. And it's not very nice. It's not very nice. Okay, the first thing we can say is, okay, if you want it that way, I can declare it that way. My problem is my problem is that TRA of view material interface. Okay, now I lost myself. Interactable actor. So basically what he's saying is that he wants this thing to be like this, but it's so strange to me, but okay. Let's see what it does. I mean, this U interface is This U interface is kind of weird. Let's see what happens. But I don't think it's like this anyway. I don't think it's like this. Oh my god. Okay. We got in. We are into an interesting place between space and time. But fine. Yes, he wants that like this. He wants it like this. It seems. Now, okay, now we arrived up to here. So our interactable actor is actually, the interface is actually working. Now we need to see, well, working, compiling. Now we need to see if we can declare our interactable actor, which is using that interface, right? Wow. I mean, it's a good example anyway, so I think that the fact that we do it once, you know, is interesting, but it's very complex. I mean, it's very, yeah, complex, I would say. Just to do something super simple, which is the creation of an interface, but it seems that Unreal Engine wants, you know, its own way. Object of abstract class type APSable interactor is not allowed. Circular dependency. What do you mean by circular dependency? Where do you see a circular dependency in this? I have zero code in here. APS interactable actor. It doesn't like the circular dependency detected in file name. It doesn't tell you anything else. It's just telling you this. It's just telling you this. Circular dependency. Is it because it wants the interface before or something? I really don't get it. Let me see how this guy did it, okay? U interface, U target interface, U interface. Ah, this one is different though. It's generated U interface body and generated I interface body, while we just have, in our code, we just have generated body. I don't know. The documentation was saying to use To use generated body. You see? It's using generated body. It's not using this other thing. The generated U interface body and generate I interface body. I don't know. It's kind of strange. Unfortunately, it's not showing how it's declaring the class using the interface, which is a bit of a pity. It doesn't show us. Come on. Also, it's not declaring the functions with equal to 0. And it's not declaring them as virtual. I mean, why? That's strange, huh? It's not declaring them as virtual, or it's just declaring them normally, like if they are normal functions like this. Right? It's just declaring them like this. Now, in the documentation, he's declaring them virtual. But this guy in his example is not. For us, these are all virtual. I think that, I mean, if you don't declare it virtual, this is not an interface. This is just a normal class. And it's still failing anyway with the circular dependency. It's still failing with the circular dependency. What I'm doing wrong? Don't understand. I mean, it's identical to what we have here. It's identical. The only difference is that we put it in the same header file, and I don't know if the fact that this interface is in the same header file is confusing him, right? Maybe it is. Maybe that's the reason. Maybe we should split it in his own file. Maybe we should split in his own file. Maybe that's the reason. Because he's saying circular dependency on the H file. So we can create a... I didn't want to proliferate too much these files, but if it's required, I would say we will do it. I'm just thinking if we have a better way to do all of this. I mean, if I can use my previous design and just extend. The problem of the previous design is that being all blueprints, when I try to access the class, I cannot. And so I cannot check any of his properties unless I create a blueprint, unless I create a blueprint implementable event, which is actually No, but I cannot anyway because the actor class is not. The actor class is not. No, it's impossible. No, I need to do it. I need to do it somehow this way. I need to do it somehow this way if I want to access those properties. Unless I put those properties in. I mean, we can do it in a simpler way without the interface, you know. If we do it without the interface and we do it just with a so if I put basically the request toggle, do toggle, and current state inside interactable actor, and then I derive, you know, all my interact. Yeah. Let's do this, boys. Let's do this, boys. Fuck the interface. Fuck the interface. Done. Decided. GG interface. Goodbye. I mean, it's too much of a mess. I don't want to. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So we will just have these functions which are required by all interactable objects, and this one will be virtual functions that you can override. And fuck the interface. Yeah. Absolutely. Yes, we will do this. It's much better. I mean, it's better. It's simpler. Better, I don't know, but it's simpler for sure. For sure, it's simpler. And anyway, all our objects will derive from. And we don't need multiple branches, you know. They can all be derived from this object. So the father object will be this class. All will derive from it. So I don't think we really need an interface. An interface is needed when you have, you know, an interface is needed when you have objects of different branches, right? Of different branches that you need to treat in the same way, right? So with a standard interface. And so this interface will be identical between these two objects, even if they have a different father, right? And so the interface is cool because they can have a common set of methods and whatever. But in our case, it's simpler than that because we can have one father, you know, for all those objects. We will not check. Let me just think about it 1 second. But we will not check do toggle, request toggle on the PS item actor. On the PS item actor, we will call other functions because we will detect. We will detect that the target is of another type. So we will do it with an if, right? We will do it with an if. Okay. I think it is a better plan. I mean, at least it's a simpler plan. Now, we still have the same problem, but we still have the same problem, but it's a simpler problem. Is a simpler problem. What? I don't know, sometimes my mind, yes, like this, huh? Yeah, like this. Sometimes, okay, so, yeah, the only thing that we need to be sure that are initialized as usual are the pointers. So we need this sound cue, you know, to be equal to null pointer, just to be sure that we don't mess up. The other pointers, like this one, linked actor toggle. Wait, there is anyway a T array, right? This must be a T array of interactable actors. And it is also a T array of actors. Right? And so we can say that linked actors, we initialize a clean array, and linked blah blah blah, we initialize a clean blah blah blah. Okay. Let's say this is just to, you know, initialize the pointers which may go in places. Guys, you're very silent tonight. What is going on? I'm still online or what? Yes, I am online. You're very silent. I know that this part is not very easy to follow, because it's basically, you know, a migration of some code from blueprints to C++, so it's not probably the most fun part. I understand that. Okay, now we're just asking for the do toggle to be implemented for the okay, which is fine. Wait, actually we set them as virtual, right? Yes, can I put them as pure virtual or not? On this guy, because I don't think I want... No, I think request toggle is implemented. Can you have a pure virtual on a C++ class that is not... Hello, Video Nomad. You're just lurking. Okay. It's good to know that you are there, though. Object of abstract class type is not allowed. Yeah, if you make a pure virtual, is becoming... Okay. So it's becoming an abstract class if you do this. So it doesn't like it. So we need... okay, the request toggle, we implemented it. These ones will have to be empty for now. And they will be implemented in the subclasses as needed. Okay, so that's the idea. Okay, so as soon as it compiles, we are gonna copy the code that we had in the do toggle, in the request toggle, which I think it was checking this and then calling the do toggle on the on PS character. So it was basically calling this function with self as, yes, exactly. So in reality is like this, and then it's calling initiator toggle interactable actor, and is passing this as parameter, right? And then well, actually this one should always return true at the moment, I think, but it's the same. The important is that when we request the toggle, we do this check if it's disabled, and if it's disabled we don't do anything, and then we toggle the interactable actor. Now these properties we want to be able to change from blueprints, right? So in reality all of this needs to be a U property, right? All of this needs to be U properties. Get current state must return a value. Fuck. Yeah, I think the default is 0. Do we have a PS generic? I think we have a PS generic, no? Or PS general? PS generic, okay. So I think all these properties needs to become stuff that you can set from blueprints, right? All of this. All of this. And we can document it a bit, you know, we can document it like distance to use the item, sound played when you use the item, actors which will be triggered when using this item, disable interaction, prevents player to use this item. This one I don't remember what is it. Linked actors toggles. I think is was the receiver, but I don't remember. As a trap, script to trigger when trap, script to run when trap is triggered. If the trap triggers, we can't use the item. How strong is the trap? Okay, so these are basically all the properties we're gonna use. And there is a C++ remake of what we did in blueprints. Right now the problem is that all our objects are using that, so I will have to compile here. When I see success, I open the editor and I start to migrate some of the functionality. I mean, there's not much to migrate because actually the interactable actor mostly has I think he has only this function, and then no, he also has another function which is deactivate linked actors or something like that. So that one also we will have to trigger. I mean, we will have to copy. Okay, it compiled successfully, which is nice. We still didn't, you know, I think we are like, I don't know, 40%. I don't know. Cannot really say a percentage, but we are still not done in copying back the blueprint functionality. I think in general, if we can have it in C++, is better, but sometimes, you know, in blueprint is easier to understand. And also kind of easier to use, like the interface, you saw the complexity. Yeah, now, yeah, it's starting to complain, you know, that we changed some stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. He started to complain, obviously. Okay, so, but this part we copied, and I think is nice. Now, another part that we need to copy is this activate linked objects, right? So we need to add a function here, which is activate linked objects, and this function is returning void. I mean, is not, yeah, returning anything, and is must it be blueprint callable or not? Must it be blueprint callable? Because this one in theory is called by our levers when they activate. Yes, but it will be just like a function, right? And here we are all server side, right? We said yes, we are all server side. So no, I don't think it's a problem. I think it can be a normal function. I mean, it needs to be blueprint callable, I mean, but not implementable event or whatever. So yeah, it needs to be blueprint callable anyway. So activate linked objects, right? This will become a blueprint callable on these objects. So even if he's on a father class, I think should work anyway, right? So there should be no problem. And by the way, it's taking no parameters, so which is kind of an easy one. And then and then we have to do this. Okay, so we need to check his server, which I think in C++ is called something like his dedicated server. Visual Studio not helping. Is dedicated server. Why we have to pass in a parameter? We need to pass in a parameter, which is the world, or anyway an object that has a world connected to it. I don't know exactly why, but it needs a context of some kind. It needs a context of some kind. Okay, I mean, fine. We can pass our interactable actor, which anyway is, you know, is an object in the world. So if it's dedicated server, then we get the list of linked actors and we for loop on it. So we get our linked actors num, right? And on our linked actors we loop and we basically call do toggle on this linked actor. So we do linked actor of I and we call do toggle and we pass in self as who did it. Wait a second. Yeah. Yes. Okay, so this part in theory is ported. In Interactable Actor we don't have anything else. This is what we have. The other functions are empty, so... And we ported all the parameters, right? Now the problem is, the big problem is that I will have to recompile this and then switch all our levers to the new father. And I don't know exactly what will happen, but we will see. Because the easiest that happens is that it breaks very bad. The easiest that happens is that all these functions will not be recognized anymore, right? And they will fail. Plus, all the variables, like, well, not PS state, because PS state I think is fine, but all the variables like sound on toggle and this kind of stuff will not exist anymore. So it will be a kind of a mess. My suggestion is that we do it one by one. I mean, we do it one by one, and we do it only with at the moment we can do it only with levers. No, we cannot, because all the linked all the linked one needs to be the same object, otherwise it will not work. So we need to pass on the gates and the levers. The gates and the levers. Now the doors that we have in the other village, I think they can stay with the old interactable actor if we want. if we want. What a mess. What a mess. Where is the what a mess guy?
What a mess.
What a mess. Exactly. Exactly what a mess. But, you know, the good thing of this change, if we manage to do it, and I think we will, is that then we have all the properties in C++, right? And it means that we can do whatever we want with them in C++, right? So, okay, let me see one thing. This one should fail. Yes, I know. This one should fail because this toggle interactable actor now is another function, right? So exactly. So this one we should delete. Now will this work? Well, it should. Yes, we need to take all these variables again. You know, because now this variable is different than this variable. It seems the same, but it's not. It seems the same one, but actually is not. Because this one is the one that we have in the C++, and this one is the one that we have in the blueprint. And so they are different, but at the same time they have the same name. Okay. Now wait. No, but wait. It compiles. It cannot compile because okay, apart from this that I can definitely remove, but the problem I have is that I'm surprised that this compile. Okay, it's not compiling. Okay, good. Perfect. So the point is that now we have a new. Wait. Now we have a new. We have a new do toggle, right? Yes, exactly. We have a new do toggle. No. What do you mean interactable actor EF? No. No. And unfortunately, it's called the same. Unfortunately, it's called the same, so the engine is getting super confused. I mean, it's called the same, but No, man, it's not this one. No, 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 no. You think it's this one, but it's not this one. I tell you. It's not. You think, but it's not. It's another do toggle. It's another do toggle. That is super risky. Okay. I don't know, for some reason is... For some reason, it seems that he's able to call do toggle, but it's just because the name is the same. But it's in a completely different object. And this object, you know, this object is not deriving from, you see, is not deriving from the interface. For whatever reason, it still sees it like this, but... Oh my god, it's going here. No, 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 no. I think we will have to delete this to actually make the engine understand that it's not that function. Or we can just rename this function to something else. Maybe it would be probably better, because otherwise... I mean, it's really impossible, you know, that is calling do toggle on the interactable interface, because this object is not anymore on that interface. So I think it's just getting super confused. I don't know why, or is him or is me, one of the two, but I think it's him in this case, because
What a mess.
what a mess. Because if I go on PS character, if I go on PS character, you see that here I'm passing in toggle interactable, right? I'm passing
Everything will be fine. Don't worry.
Hopefully. I'm passing in an APS interactable actor, right? And this APS interactable actor is not using this interface. So this thing is impossible. I don't understand how it's sensing this do toggle, which is not the right do toggle, but fine. For now, let's leave it like this. I think we will have to change it, because otherwise it will never work. Okay, so now we do the real mess. The real mess is to take... By the way, this doesn't compile, but we don't care that this doesn't compile, because this actually is not used anymore. So now we need to take our levers one by one and start to break them. Ah, no, I don't want to do it. They were working, no. So we need to change this class to be a PS interactable actor, which is actually a different class. Luckily, I named it reparenting this blueprint may cause data loss. Continue reparenting. Yes. Okay. As you can see, the do toggle has been invalidated, and that's perfectly correct. Because in reality, wait. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. We need. Okay. No panic. Everything is fine. Yeah, we need this to be what? We need this to be blueprint callable, huh? No, we need this to be blueprint implementable event, because I need to call this by I need to call this by this, right? So this must be at least this one. The other ones I don't know. The other ones probably not. Also do rotation. We don't really, because we do it with a PS state, right? Which is completely blueprint based. But this one we need to be able to call from C++. Yes. Only the do toggle. Okay. So only the do toggle needs to be a blueprint implementable event. Now the fact that it's virtual, I hope it doesn't make a difference, but so being a blueprint implementable event, it needs to go const, and it doesn't have to be implemented. Okay. Things are getting crazy. Okay. I'm confident. We can do this. Okay, failed. Why failed? We don't know. We try again. I think he has an issue with the virtual though. Ay. Blueprint implementable event should not be virtual. Use blueprint native event instead. Use blueprint native event. I think I never used the blueprint native event. But wait a second. If we don't make it virtual, right? If we don't make it virtual, will I still be able to call? I mean, what is this blueprint native event? What is the difference? Unreal blueprint native event. Blueprint native event. Use native event and Initiator to create a function that can be partially defined in C++ and partially in Blueprint. It can partially define in C++ and partially in Blueprint. Using this setup, you can create a rather simple component system for sharing the same behavior between several actors. Yeah, I mean, yes, because I want this do toggle. I mean, do I want the do toggle to ever be in C++? Do I want the do toggle to ever be implemented in C++? No, I just want it to be called from C++, but I don't want it to be implemented. So I think we can remove the virtual if it's still going to work on the subclasses, right? Because I don't really need a super, right? I don't need a super my thingy. Okay, let's see. Let's see what is going on, boys. Goodbye, Video Nomad. See ya. See you. Yeah, this porting is a bit complex, but but I think is, I mean, it's good. It's a good change. So we want to do it. So we want to do it. Okay, succeeded. I mean, as long as it works, I don't care that I cannot redefine it in the C++. So I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I think I can keep it all blueprint for now. Anyway, those operations are very simple, at the moment at least. They're just toggles and things like that. So it's just activation. Usually it's 2 or 3 nodes. It's nothing crazy. So okay, we changed the father of we changed the father. No, we didn't change the father of anything because I didn't save it. Okay, so interactable. So PS. What? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What? Uh-oh. Why I cannot reparent it anymore? Why I cannot reparent it anymore, boys? This is not good, huh? It doesn't see it anymore? Wow. I don't understand. Why doesn't see it anymore now that I added this blueprint implementable event? I mean, before this change, I could reparent, right? But now it seems that PS interactable event doesn't show anymore. Like if the class doesn't exist. But it's here, PS interactable actor. I mean, I can, but at the same time I cannot. I mean, I can do it, but I cannot reparent. Why I cannot reparent? I mean, I can create a new object that is based on PS interactable actor. And I have my do toggle. Right? I have my do toggle. So the class is actually functional, but if I go here under mechanisms and I try to take my lever, which compiles, and I go on class settings and I say, hey, can you please... It doesn't do it anymore. Wow. interesting. Why doesn't do it anymore? Because this event do toggle maybe is messing with him. I don't know. I can't delete it. I can't delete it, but we definitely have a problem if we cannot reparent this thing. Fuck. We cannot reparent this thing. Okay. I don't know what happened. But definitely he didn't like it. Let me try to click on compile from here, which is doing something that sometimes is helping. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Now, this class is not appearing in reparenting for whatever reason. It's not happening. It's not working. It's not able to reparent it anymore. Why? I have no idea. Let me try with any other object, but I think it's the same problem. No. It's not allowing reparenting. I don't understand why before I could and now I cannot. The only difference is that I changed this function to be a blueprint implementable event. That's the only difference, right? I can remove it, but I can call it differently. Maybe instead of do toggle, you know, I can call it do toggle 2 or something. I have no idea why with this blueprint implementable event is not allowing me anymore to use it as a parent class. Probably because I need to use this native event. Probably because I need to use this native event. That's very possible. That's very possible. Fuck. Do toggle. Okay, let's try. Okay, let me try one more time. You know, without this compiled to see if it's possible to parent it, and probably the answer will be yes. But if it's possible, then it means that blueprint implementable event is breaking the possibility to subclass. And so we're gonna use the other method, this blueprint native event. Let me see. If I take this and I say PS interactive, no, it's not showing up anymore, even without. Why? Something strange is going on here. Something strange is going on here, boys. Oh my god. I misspelled it? No, I cannot believe it. Wait. No. I misspelled it. Fuck. No. Okay, it's fine. Okay, it's just the fact that it's named wrong. Okay, fuck it. Okay, no problem. Fuck. I didn't see it at all. I mean, I really didn't see it. 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 Okay. It takes 1 second anyway to rename everything. It's not a problem. It takes 1 second. Just a bit funny, but it's fine. It's fine. Was called Interactable Actor instead of Interactable Actor. You know, getting old. Getting old, boys. Okay. It's fine. I mean, it takes 1 second to rename. But that was the reason, I guess. That was the reason. So I think also with the blueprint implementable event, as long as you don't implement the function in C++, it can be okay. Okay. So now, yeah, this one doesn't exist anymore, obviously. Okay, so now we are using implementable event. Okay, let's see if it recompiles fine. The answer should be yes, and then if we can call it properly. Right, we can call it properly from the blueprint. This is all good stuff anyway, because we are learning a lot, you know. We are making some mistakes.
No pressure, no mistakes.
No pressure.
Stay calm.
No mistakes. I'm doing a lot of mistakes anyway, but but it's all good mistakes. I mean, I'm learning anyway through the process, you know. So, like, we learned a bit about these interfaces, and we decided not to use it, and things like that. So, I think it's okay. I mean, you have to work a bit. I mean, you know, you need to make mistakes to actually do stuff, so it's fine. I'm happy to do some mistakes and learn through the process. It's fine. There is also a good test to see, you know, the reparenting and how much time it may take to transfer something that is that is blueprint into C++, right? I think could be a good example. If someone is interested to do that, you know, you can check this video, this recording, and say, hey, this is what this guy did to take, you know, 5 classes or whatever, 5 objects in with some functionality embedded, and move them to C++ while changing then the blueprints to adapt to that change. No diets, no exercise. My spam email is always ridiculous. There are many of the emails that I cannot really read to you, but they are a bit fun sometimes. Of the spam emails. Okay, so what do we do now? What do we do now? We have to take our interactable thingy, right? Starting, for example, from this lever, right? Starting from this lever, and reparenting. This time with the right name we can do it. Okay, so now we need to see our do toggle. Okay, very nice. This is the do toggle that we had before. The who did it in this case we don't use. I think it's okay. We don't use it. So this one has been successfully reparented, right? Yes, this one has been successfully reparented. So this lever in theory should work in game. In theory. Okay, let's try to reparent also these guys and see, because you see at the end the change is not that big. There is only one function which is breaking, which is the do toggle. So this do toggle is breaking. Actually, is not. I mean, he's reading the new one because he has the same name. Wow, that's insane. Okay, so I don't even have to change the function then. Okay, that would be good. That would be good. That would be good. That would be good. Let me just see. You see this do toggle, which is interactable actor EF? When I change it to PS interactable actor, it's become do toggle on interactable actor. So I think that's good. I mean, I hope so. I hope it's the same event, but I think it is, because if I do toggle like this, yes, you see it's pointing here. So I think it's good. I think it's good. Okay. So now the variables. The variables. Haha. I have no idea what. Okay. One thing at a time. But I have no idea what happened now to the objects that are in the level. That would be fun to see. Okay, let's try to reparent this guy as well. Linked actors. Linked actors. Well, the change here is very small. The change here is very small. I remember now. Okay, let me document it 1 second. I remember that linked toggles. So this linked actor toggles is a list of actors which already toggled. We keep track of this. We keep track of this to then toggle the final item. Example: a door requiring multiple levers to be opened, right? So that's the reason. So yes. Yes. Okay. So this one we converted as well, boys. You know what is the problem? The problem is that if I go and change interactable double door or interactable door, this one is going to break some other stuff. So I need to be a bit careful. So let's do one thing at a time. So because those are... Now, if I open the level, now the fun part will be to see... The really fun part will be to see what happened to the items that are already in the level. Because we have items which are already there. Right? And they had properties, which by the way are named exactly the same, but if they work, it will be like magic, you know? If they work, will be like magic, but it's possible that it works, but... So this object, you know, now is derived from a completely different class, which is not a blueprint anymore, it's a C++ class, but the property that he has under plane shift in theory are the same. No, as you can see, they are not even listed. It's kind of strange though. They are not even listed. 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 Why? Wait, linked. Because I can do get linked actors. There is a problem. Let me try to put a new one. Let me try to put a new one to understand if it's only a problem of that particular instance or what. There is a big problem, huh? We don't see... no. There is an issue, huh? We don't see the properties. No, there is a big problem, boys. There is a big problem. There is a big problem. We don't see any of these properties. We don't see any of these properties. That's a major issue. We don't see any of these properties. Why we don't see any of these properties? If they are defined on... Let me see if I drop a PS interactable actor into the world from the C++ classes. Can I drop it? I cannot even drop it. I cannot even drop it. Why I cannot even drop it? Because he has no form or what? Because it's not a blueprint. There That is an issue, boys. Is an issue. But I don't understand. I don't understand why. I don't understand why. I mean, we cannot see a property that is declared. There is blueprint read and write, right? Interact distance of my PS interactable actor. And yes, is on the father class. I understand. Is on the father class, but why that's not exposed? There is a problem, huh? I mean, this is a major problem. I mean, if I cannot see them, but it's impossible because in my PS character, right? Let's take it as an example, PS character. PS character, right? PS character is anyway a father class, right? Yes, absolutely. And PS character... And PS character has doesn't have U properties. Yes, and PS character has U properties, right? Like for example, merchant, right? He has a U property merchant. Now, if I go into one of my characters that are derived from a PS character, right? And I drop one of them. By the way, why this character is broken? No idea. What the fuck happened? What? I don't understand what happened, but anyway. It seems that the other pieces are hidden or something. I don't know. I mean, what? Okay. I don't know why it's showing like this. But okay, apart from that, we don't care at the moment. Well, I'm a bit concerned, but I don't know why certain characters are loading, other characters are... Uh-oh. 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 Probably PS character doesn't compile anymore. Ah, yes. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, it doesn't because... Okay, but fine. Okay, let's try to fix... Yeah, let's fix this 1 second because otherwise it's a mess. Toggle interactable actor. Okay. Toggle interactable actor. Did I do this job already? I have a feeling I did it already one time. Why I'm redoing it? Why I'm redoing it? I don't know. I did this job already. "100% I did this job already 10 minutes ago. What is going on? What is going on, boys? Why am I redoing something? Are we in the Matrix? Did we just add like an inconsistency in the Matrix and time went back? What happened? We had an inconsistency in the matrix, boys. It's proven. The matrix exists. The matrix exists. I don't know, I did this. I didn't save. I mean, really, I didn't save after doing this? I mean, it's possible, but it sounds kind of stupid. This do toggle is really a problem. Okay, now it compiles again, so now the character should be... Yeah, you see, the character had full characters again. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Do toggle target is interactable actor. No, 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 no. No, you don't understand which do toggle I want. Okay, for some reason you cannot call do toggle, eh? But anyway, wait a second, because we have a number of problems, unfortunately. The first problem is that when I get my Kleros guy, which is derived from PS character, I have a blueprint read and write property, which is called merchant, right? But I cannot see it from here. Why I cannot see it? Why? Why I cannot see... Why I cannot see a U property of parent class? Why? Why? We really need this. I added a new public member variable to my character base class, which derived from a character. When I go to the blueprint, it's already derived from this class in the editor. Change visible anywhere to edit anywhere. Really? Holy shit! Okay, nice. Very, very good. There is a solution. We have a solution, boys. We can try. We have a solution. Where is it? Where is it? Why you are hiding from me? So is edit anywhere. Edit anywhere is giving visibility to these guys also outside of the class. That's very nice. I mean, I didn't know it. Now we know. Now we know. It's pretty cool. Why not? I mean, we need to see if it works, but I hope it does. Let's remove these guys. Too many. Okay, let's recompile. So this edit anywhere is basically telling the editor that that particular property should be visible not only to the within the parent class, but also in the subclasses. Okay. I think that should work, but we still have another problem, that we don't see the do toggle. Ah, maybe the do toggle is the same issue. Can we say edit anywhere also? No. How do we have a blueprint implementable event in a subclass? Is there something like edit, like view anywhere as well? Like, I don't know. Unreal. Blueprint implementable event from parent class. Calling a parent event with a blueprint. Okay. One succeeded. Okay, so I think let's see if we solved at least one of the two issues, but we definitely have a problem with the second piece. We have a problem with the second piece, boys. Because I cannot call that function. Okay, let's see. So the first thing we want to see is if we now open the maps. If we now open the maps, right, and we load our thingy, and we go to our vault number 1, and we go here. I want to see if now this one has the properties, right? Yes, okay. So this edit anywhere worked. So we need to give this guy credit and upvote this solution. Is so good. No, what do you mean you don't have permission? I'm logged in. Please let me upvote it. It's a good solution. You don't have permission to do this action. Please log in as another user. What do you mean? What do you mean I don't have permission to do this? What? Why? I want to upvote it. Okay, fuck. I cannot upvote it. I cannot upvote. I cannot even answer. Why I cannot even answer? Wait a second. Let me sign out and sign in again because I think there is a bit of a there is a bit of a fuck up here on the epic thingy. Sorry, your login does not possess the permission. Account admin token authorization code create. What the fuck this means? I'm just trying to sign in. Okay, I think I signed in, but still I cannot answer. Oh my god. I don't know, life is hard. I don't know, life is complex. What is this? Your login does not possess permission, account, blah blah blah. I cannot even copy the text, fuck. Sorry, your login does not possess the permission. What the fuck? Okay, okay. I cannot upvote it. They don't want me to I really want to upvote it. What a beautiful solution. But I cannot. I'm getting errors everywhere. Okay, fuck it. Okay, anyway, it worked. Okay, so the edit anywhere and the visible anywhere actually worked. Now, I have another so this is very, very, very nice. Also, my object kept the original value. So you see there is fire damage, there is trapped, yes. So all my objects actually have, you know, the properties that we had before. So that's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. The problem is that we cannot call this do toggle. We don't see the do toggle, we don't see it. You see that it's not present, even if I go out of context, is not. Toggle. Do toggle interactable actor. You know, should be on PS interactable actor, but you see that on PS interactable actor is not there, right? So it means that this function at the moment is not working as we would like. So okay, so why this is happening? I cannot call the do toggle because it's a blueprint implementable event. If I make it virtual, it doesn't allow me to. But I can make it. We can try with a blueprint native. I don't know. I never used it, but it seems that this other guy is saying that. He's saying that blueprint native seems to be a good idea. But you see that blueprint native is a blueprint callable. I want the other direction. I want a blueprint implementable event. I think I need to read all of this, boys. I think I need to read all of this, but maybe not now because it starts to be late. Time. I think we did good. I mean, it's nearly working. We are just missing this small piece. We are just missing this small piece where we cannot call this function, right? We are just missing that. Fuck, why? Let me try again. Unreal blueprint implementable event on parent class. How to override a blueprint implement? I have two classes, interactive and child item. Interactive function as virtual bool interact. The item have virtual bool interact override. I need to create a blueprint from interactive, implement interactive event BP, but the same for the supply. Is this possible? I believe what you want is native events. Everyone is pointing to this. Everyone is pointing to this blueprint native event, so I think is what we need to use, boys. But this one works almost identically to blueprint implementable event, except it requires a C++ function to be implemented. The native definition is to have an implementation after after it, but when calling it, call either the definition function. This gives you the advantage to optionally run the behavior of the native method if you add a call to the optionally run the behavior of the native method if you add a call to the parent function. Native event. My event actor. Parent my native event. Event my native event. Bro, okay. I think I need to do it this way. I don't know. I think it's probably the only way where you can have it defined on a parent, right? Because at the moment our problem is that we need to define it on the parent class. Fuck it. Hello, Gion. Gion, you arrived exactly at the right time. You always arrive when I need you, which is perfect. You know, you have a perfect timing. Make it blueprint callable if you want to see it in the graph. No, what I need to do, I need to do this. Wait. I will show you, because if I explain you, maybe you can tell me. So I have my class, which is interactable object, interactable actor, which in this case is a lever. Okay, it's a lever that you can pull. Now, interactable actor is then subclassed by a number of blueprints. Okay, so this one is in C++, right? And the number of blueprints, namely these guys, namely this guy, right? This nice guy here, is a child of my C++ class, right? Perfect. This guy, right? Now, so these guys, right? Now, I have a method which is called doToggle, right? That I want to call from C++ because I need it in C++. It's a bit long to explain why, but I need to call it from C++, okay? Because I need to do some checks, I need to have it in C++. So to call this thing from C++, I usually declare it as blueprint implementable event. The problem is that since this thing is declared on the and not on the child, for some reason I cannot call it. I don't know, it doesn't show up. It seems strange, but it doesn't show up. Why doesn't it show up? I mean, isn't the same as when I do it with my characters? I don't understand. Like, if I'm here, right? If I'm here inside my character, this character is a blueprint derived from PS character. In PS character, I have 1.5 millions implementable events, right? I have 1 trillion of implementable events, right? Implementable events. So for example, receive writing animation, right? Because I can call it only from sort. Yes, I understand. No, I understand. I understand it now. Okay. Sorry, I messed up, okay? Okay, I messed up. Okay? I messed up. Because I don't want to call it from C++. I want to call it from C++ and from blueprint. The same function. Yes, this function, this doToggle, right? This doToggle, which here is the wrong one, so just don't look at it because it's not that. Obviously, I cannot call it like this. Obviously, I cannot say doToggle because it's an implementable event. So the only way I could do it is is do toggle inside. Exactly, this one. This one is the implementable event, right? My issue is that I want to call it from C++ and from Blueprint. And from Blueprint. Now, do I really need it? I can call it if I also add a Blueprint callable. Oh my god, really? You can have both? You can have implementable event and the Blueprint callable, even if the parameters are without const and whatever? Okay, that's very good. That's very, very good. If it's possible, that's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful, my friend. Save PS character, no. You can have both? I never use both in my life. Never use both in my life. I thought it was impossible. I thought it was like heresy. I said heresy, and this music started. Okay. I have to be more religious. Did you get the error? I don't know, it's building. You don't see it, maybe. You know, you see it, it's here. Building 20 action, 25 processes. It's thinking a lot, so probably it's doing it. It's doing it. Probably. Wait. Succeeded. Okay, succeeded. Okay, I have no idea what we created. We created a small monster, but it's okay. It's a function. It's a function that you can call from C++, but also from Blueprint. So yeah, but it makes sense. But the only thing that the signature was different for the two. So this is what... Okay, but anyway. Okay. So if that is possible... where is my guy? Here. So if this is real, if what you told me is really true... If what you told me is really true, now I should have a do toggle. Yes. It worked. It can be both. Incredibly enough, it can be both. Okay, now the real test. Because we basically everything was all my levers were working. All my levers were working perfectly, and then I had to access some properties from C++. And so I had to redo the interactable actor in C++ instead of blueprints, and reparent all my objects and do all of that. And now I did it. I saw some red stuff going through. Anyway, let me see if I can pull this one and take damage. Uh-oh, I cannot right click. Okay, because I think that we broke other stuff. Yeah, I think we broke other stuff for sure. With the change, you know, we broke with the reparenting, I'm pretty sure I broke more stuff. I'm sure. PS Interactable Actor reference is not compatible with self. Interact double door. Well, interact double door, we don't really care. Interact double door, we don't really care. But you know what? I think that now we are failing on cast. I think there are some cast of... Yeah, for sure. In the code, we have some cast to Interactable Actor. For sure, you see, like this cast here, cast to Interactable Actor. So this actually will fail, and because now we need to cast to PS Interactable Actor, which is the C++ one, right? I think there will be the same problem in few places. I mean, not a million places, but definitely. Ay. Okay. No, I don't have time to do it now. It's too late. But I think we are on the right road. Okay, so we just need now to cast to the new class, and then we need to be sure that also the request toggle and the other stuff that we are calling is actually available. Is actually available to blueprints, and I think that everything will work. Okay. It's just that the porting is not completed. But in theory it works. So basically, before we had this guy, Interactable Actor, which was a full blueprint derived from Actor with his function and stuff. Now we have PS Interactable Actor, which is basically doing the same, but is a C++ class, and also we get rid of the interface. Yeah, we also got rid of the interface, which was this interface, whatever, right? So we removed it. Okay, guys, I think it was good. We learned a few things as usual. And you should hold Control and drag Alt pin to new pin. What? You should hold Control and drag Alt pin to new pin to move links. This is very nice. Okay, thank you. So you can relocate a link. Very nice. Control. Very nice. With Alt, what do you do? No, with Alt you remove it. Okay. With Alt you kill it. With Control you can move it. I didn't know that. That's very nice. Okay, good boys. So this is our dungeon with new functionality, and everything will be fine, as the voice will say. Yes. Thank you for watching, and bye bye. See you tomorrow evening. We will continue on this. I think we did all the heavy lifting tonight, so tomorrow will be probably a more interesting stream, because probably we're going to create also new stuff, and so it will be a bit easier. I mean, a bit more interesting for you to follow, right? And not just this crazy C++ thingies that I know you don't like too much. But we're making progress, boys. We're making progress. This game is progressing. Slowly but surely it's progressing. Good night. Good night. Good night. Where the hell I need to click? I need to click here.